Well, I'm hoping you're finding ways to stay cool, and hopefully this week, as we look at a different water theme each day, you're being refreshed by it, being renewed as we dig into scriptures and looking at all the different passages of water. Today, we're going to talk about a big storm. And as I think about the storms in your life right now that might be crashing down on you, there maybe are some financial storms, some uncertainty with that. Maybe there's been some losses in your family, or maybe there's anxiety and depression, feelings of hurt or anger, or even a lack of direction. I know some of those are ones that I've wrestled with, like where is this going to end, or what do you want me to do tomorrow? And so often we just think we all have to be this bubbly joy person, but really we are all hurting in some way. We've all hit that dead end and we're stuck. Well, I think about the dead end when Moses was bringing the Israelites out of Egypt. There he safely got them to the shores of the Red Sea, and they kind of were stuck. They were wondering and asking Moses, what are you going to do to us? Why did you bring us out here to die? Well, Moses and God had something so much more for those Israelites. He had so much more for them than they could even see, because all they saw was water and death. Well, this is what I want to read to you today from the book of Exodus, chapter 14, verses 13 and 14. And Moses said to the people, "Fear not, stand firm and see the salvation of the Lord, which he will work for you today. For the Egyptians whom you see today, you shall never see again. The Lord will fight for you, and you only have to be silent." And we know the story of the Red Sea. At that time, Moses cried out to the Lord, and the sea parted. And the Israelites ran across on this dry ground. And picture yourself being in that middle of that Red Sea, and these big waves of water are just standing there. At any moment, they could come crashing down on you. And like I said, maybe that's what you're feeling right now. Maybe those waves are hitting you and pounding you, and you are getting beat up, and you're tired and weary. But in the story, they make it across the Red Sea to the other land. And once they all get there, Moses turns around with his staff, and then the Red Sea collapses on the Egyptians, never to be seen again. Moses here tells his people, "Fear not, stand firm." Having that solid foundation, having that faith in Christ allows you and I to stand firm. And it's easy to sway. However, I challenge you today and as you go into this weekend to stand firm. Keep your eyes fixed on him, the author and perfecter of our faith. Because just as God led those Israelites out of Egypt into that promised land, he's walking beside you and I and working through our Red Sea moments as well. If it's those financial concerns, if it's employment, if it's depression, maybe it's even relationships or marriage struggles, he is right there with you and I in those Red Sea moments to help us through it, to close it off behind us, and keep moving forward. So may you have an awesome weekend, stay cool, and be reminded of this Red Sea moment that God is with you each and every day. Have a wonderful weekend, guys.